Assalamualaikum and greetings to all. So we are here today to present our business proposal report for the Zcma 6022 Managerial Accounting class. In our group, it consists of three people, myself, Ahmad Aiman bin Ahmad Azlan, and my teammates, Karul Anwar bin Yahya, and also Felix Fan. So for this project, for this business proposal, this is our company, Sabunku Sendirian Bahai. And you are looking at the logo of our company. So in this presentation, it will be divided into several parts, which will be presented by the members of our group. For myself, I will begin on giving you a summary of our company, Sabunku Sendirian Bahai, and also an overview of the manufacturing process. After that, my teammates will proceed to present the requirement of materials and labors, the costing method used, the budget for 1 year on a quarterly basis, which consists of sales budget, production, direct material, direct labor, manufacturing overhead, selling and administration expenses, and cash budget. And in the end, we will be talking about the income statement. So let's begin with a summary of Sabunku Sendirian Bahai. What are we? Who are we? And what we do? Sabunku Sendirian Bahai, we are a small to medium-sized company, whereby our specialty is producing high-quality premium organic soap. Our signature product is the Sabunku Organic Soap Bar, which for this report will be the only product that we produce, which is made from completely natural ingredients such as olive oil, coconut oil, and coffee. Now, these ingredients are very rich in vitamins, nutrients, and antioxidants, which is important to keep our skin, hair, and body in general growing healthily. This is our signature product, the Sabunku Organic Soap Bar. And why are we into the organic business industry? Well, according to market research, the soap industry is expected to grow rapidly throughout the whole world, including in Malaysia. The organic soap market is expected to reach 100 million ringgit by 2025 in Malaysia alone. And the market value growth is driven by consumers increasing awareness towards the benefits of organic soap compared to the chemically based commercial soap that we typically find today. And even though the price of organic soap is generally higher than commercial chemical based soap, the high quality and premium ingredients as well as the benefits ensure the loyalty of consumers towards our product and organic soap as a whole. And here we can see some infographic regarding the global organic soap market, which shows a very convincing and positive growth market, which we believe places us in a good position to supply the consumers' demands for organic soap products. So we employ 5 full-time workers, and our production is based within a rented factory as well as a management office. And for the year 2023, our sales is expected to hit 45,000 units sold, which is equivalent to 900,000 ringgit total sales. So let's talk about the manufacturing process of soap. Now, in general, soap process consists of 4 stages: saponification, glycerin removal, soap purification, and finishing. So what is saponification? It is basically you combine the fats and oils and you heat it up. After that, you remove glycerin, which because glycerin is a byproduct that is produced and can be used for other purposes. Next, we need to neutralize the sodium hydroxide using amyl acid, and this process is called soap purification. And in the end, you can combine additives such as color and perfumes to finish the product. And this is the typical soap production process, which not necessarily 100% our product use, especially when you look at soap purification and finishing. That typically we include acids and we add color and perfumes. And for our product, we are almost completely naturally based, and all the beautiful fragrance and health benefits comes from the ingredients itself. So this is a picture of the production process and the factory. You can see the oils have been melted and combined together, and we are adding the coffee ingredients, for example. And let's just talk about the manufacturing process for our product. Okay, first of all, one of the ingredients which my teammates will present later includes coffee powder. This coffee powder produces a nice effect, a nice pretty effect, as well as the health benefits, as well as a fragrance, you can say. Now, first, you need to measure the coffee powder using the industrial digital scale, and then in the water that we have prepared, we need to put caustic soda, whereby we need to stir it until it dissolves. And the temperature, and you need to let it cool between 120 and 130 Fahrenheit. After that, you melt the coconut oil, palm oil, and olive oil over a medium heat. you would then this mixture will then be put aside to cool slightly, and which will then be added to a mixing soap machine. In this mixing soap machine, shall add the caustic soda, and it will be mixed. After that, the coffee mixture will be added and mixed between each round until it becomes a light trace. Afterwards, you need to stir until all the ingredients are well incorporated, and then near the end, we will fill the soap mold with the rest of the coffee ground at the top of the mold to get a pretty finishing effect. After that, you need to remove the bubbles by tapping on the mold, and you shall leave the soap uncovered and allow it to harden for 2 to 3 days. Afterwards, you shall cut the soap into bars, whereby these are the pictures of the bars of soap which will be cut and then packaged into our lovely product. So afterwards, my teammate Carol, Anwar, and Felix will continue our presentation. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khaira Anwar bin Yahya. I will present about requirement of material and labor. First is requirement of material. Sabunku Sedan Berhad needs a raw material to produce the organic bar soap that make our only main product in the company. There are 6 types of our raw material product. First is olive oil. Second is palm oil. Third is coconut oil. And fourth is caustic soda, and you can call it a baking soda. Fifth is water, and sixth is coffee. The total material per unit for our product is 1.94 ringgit, and the product price is 20 ringgit. Next is requirement of labor. As Sabunku Sedan Berhad is a manufacturing company, to produce the organic bar soap require a labor hour. This is the cost of direct labor that we calculated. First is labor hour required. The worker require a 10 hour for their to works. Next is labor paid, or you can call it a worker salary. We give them RM 1,500 ringgit. Next is labor rate per hour. The labor rate per hour is RM 7.50 ringgit per hour. Next is the number of workers that we hire at the company. We hire only 5 workers, and the total for direct labor is RM 7,500 ringgit. Next is the costing method used by our company, that is Sabunku Sedan Berhad. First is costing for direct material. The total that we calculated for our total cost per unit is 1.94 ringgit, and the product price that we will be selling to our customer is 20 ringgit, and the profit margin is around 18.06 ringgit from the original product cost per unit. Next is manufacturing overhead for our company. First is the fixed overhead, consists of rental factory, insurance, worker salary, and depreciation. And the estimated that we calculated is 5,000 ringgit. Next is for the total for the variable factor, if utility like water, electricity, maintenance, courier services, marketing, packaging, and subcontractation. The estimated calculation that we get is 8,000 ringgit.
Hello, this is Felix Farm. So now I'm going to present the budget for 1 year on quarterly basis. So as we can see, the sales budget. So the budgeted sales in United in total is 45,000, and the selling price is 20 ringgit per unit, and the total budgeted sales is 900,000. This is production budget. For our company requires a finished beginning inventory and desired ending inventory to know the final production amount. Our company wants to maintain an ending inventory of 10% of the following month's budgeted sales. At the beginning of the quarter, our company had 500 ringgit units in inventory. The total required for our production budget is 45,200. This is direct material budget. For our company also requires a beginning inventory and desired ending inventory to know the final direct material amount. Each organic bar soap unit of output requires 1.94 ringgit of direct material. Our company also wants the material on hand at the end of the month to be equal to 10% of the following month's production. The total material to be purchased for direct material budget is 88,364 ringgit. This is direct labor budget for our company also requires 0.1 hours for each unit of products of direct labor. With the current workforce, our company will have to pay for minimum of 1,000 hours per month. The product pays its employees straight time at 7.5 per hour for all working hours. The total direct labor cost for direct labor budget is 90,000 ringgit. This is manufacturing overhead costs. The variable manufacturing overhead rate is 40 ringgit per direct labor hour. The fixed manufacturing overhead is 5,000 ringgit per month, of which 2,000 ringgit is non-cash costs. Primary depreciation on factory assets. The total cash disbursement for manufacturing overhead is 216,800 ringgit. This is selling and administration budget. The variable selling and administration rate is estimated to be 0.5 ringgit per unit. This consists of costs such as sale commissions, office suppliers, utilities, and shipping expenses. Fixed expenses are determined to be 7,500 ringgit, which includes the costs. So the expenses in total is 44,500. This is cash budget. The cash budget means that if a company has enough cash flow to support its production plan for the next year, so based on this budget, we have enough cash flow to support the production next year. This is income statement. This is our company's expectation to sell a total of 45,000 units of products in 2023 with a gross income of 900,000 ringgit and a selling price of 20 ringgit per unit. Gross profit around 810,000 ringgit contributed to the company's net income after subtracting the total cost of goods sold around 87,000 ringgit from the total revenue. So around 44,000 ringgit has been allocated for annual fixed sales and administrative expenses, and as a result, our company could guarantee a net profit. It's around 770,000 ringgit in 2023. With this forecast profit and loss statement, we can see that our company is operating at a well-retained net margin. So that's all. This is our team's presentation for reporting business proposal. Thank you for your patience to watching and listening. Wish you have a good day. Thank you so much.